What is up, everybody? It's Larry back with you, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Jumping Sumo from Parrot Minidrones. Parrot was nice enough to send this out for me to review, and the kids could not be happier. We'll get into that a little bit later. We'll throw in some specs and some details right now. This thing can spin 360 degrees, turn 90 degrees, turn 180 degrees, both in less than a second. It auto balances. It can jump up 80 centimeters or over something 80 centimeters. It has a front camera that uses for live streaming as you're using the app, and we'll get into the app later. The camera is only 640 by 480, and it will also capture still images. Battery, they say, lasts 20 minutes. I'd say it's a little less than that. It actually drains pretty quickly, but you can see the front lights on it are really cool, and they actually have purpose. They're red when you're not connected, and as you can see, they're green once you're connected to your app, and that's available for iOS or Android. So we'll get into that in a few more minutes, but you have this back mechanism here for jumping. It also has a battery, like I said, that is not fantastic. I would suggest you get a spare. Then it just slides right into the back, and it charges via micro USB, which is great for all of us because most techies have a bunch of those laying around. Then you have your power button right at the top to turn it on and off, obviously. So if you're curious about pricing and availability, I'll leave that down in the description, so make sure you check that out if you're interested in this type of drone. They have a few different kinds of mini drones. This one sort of caught my eye because the jumping to me is just so unique, and it'll scare the heck out of your animals and your small children. I can speak from experience with that. So the other thing that's really cool about this is you can change the wheelbase and pop the wheels actually in so it's skinny and tight, which you're gonna get tighter turns and it'll go a little bit quicker, and it's pretty cool. Let us get into the app. So you're gonna just search Parrot Drone in the App Store, whichever one you use, and look for Free Flight 3. And this gives you a bunch of different things. Your gallery's in there, some how-to videos, things like that, but we'll just jump right in. Go into your Wi-Fi settings and look for the Jumping Sumo. Connect to that Wi-Fi because it actually transmits its own Wi-Fi. And then it connects, and there you go. Now you're seeing what the drone is actually seeing. And the way you control it, takes a little getting used to. You can flick to the right and to the left to turn 90 degrees, flick up and down to get 180. And then on the side, you go slide up to go forward and slide back to go in reverse. And you can turn your phone in conjunction with the forward and reverse to actually turn it slightly instead of the jarring 90 degrees all the time, or 180. Then you can flip it like that. It'll flip over its side and back. Then the two buttons above that is the jump over things and then jump up. Not quite straight up, but pretty much up and over instead of just sort of over. And then above that, you have your shutter button. With these animation settings, you can actually hit spin and it'll just rotate 360 for a little bit. Not 360, but it rotates in circles. Tap it, it just sort of taps along. And then it's got this slow shake thing. It's got the metronome where it flips over back and forth, and then the spin and jump. Then you have some settings to fine tune the way you control it, how fast it turns, things like that, your max speed. Then a different audio, you can make it sound more like a robot, an insect, or a monster. So, some different things, like I said, to scare your kids or animals. Then you have some network settings if you need to change the Wi-Fi channels and things like that. And then just some information about your software and firmware, GPS. So that's going to be about it, guys. I'll leave you with some footage of the kids playing with it. That's who's really, really enjoying it. This is not a drone for an enthusiast of drones, but it is just a fun little toy that I honestly can't imagine us having more fun with. So again, links will be down below for pricing and availability. If you enjoyed this video, give me the thumbs up. If you guys have yet to subscribe to the channel, make sure you slap that subscribe button down below. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.